back to my channel. My name is Ifunsi in the building. How are you guys doing? Hope you're great. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't and turn on the bell notification. Without wasting your time, I'm here to talk about Suleiman. The famous Suleiman. Suleiman has been trending for years, for donkey years. This guy must be a very strong, hardened guy. If I'm the one being mentioned all the time by the bloggers, I would have gone local. I would have disappeared from this earth. So this Suleiman is Pastor Suleiman, Pastor Apostle Suleiman, a pastor from Nigeria. His church is based in I think in around Delta State in Nigeria. So that's Middle West, Middle Belt. He has been pastoring for years, and when I started watching Pastor Suleiman, I love his preaching. You know, he's a Basbos pastor. You know, Basbos pastor. He can tell it anyhow. He can quote it anyhow, and he preaches with command. So this latest news of him is that he's opening a restaurant in his church to feed people for free of charge. That means you can come in there, eat in the morning, eat in the afternoon, and also, I think he said partial time for the meantime. Then after, he's going to do it all day. So I said this man must have a lot of money to be able to afford this. Who does that? Although this is a kind gesture which should be happening in Nigeria by all pastors. Some pastors, they have restaurants in their churches, but you have to pay before they give you food. But he wants to make his own free of charge. But I think he should make it free of charge for those people that cannot afford to feed themselves. Then the way to do, people should keep on buying. You know, they should be able to afford to buy food, so that he can generate more money from there to help the poor. So I've not really gone to Apostle Suleiman's church, but the way I'm seeing this man, he's a man of God though, but I've been hearing lots of stories, lots of testimonies, lots of ladies coming out to testify, to confess, to expose him. And I've been wondering if all these allegations are true or not. So many allegations, right from time, even up till now, he has been trending. They've been bringing news about him. Me, I don't know, something that I'm not very sure of. I don't talk about it. But if truly he has been doing that, I hope he repents and stop such things. Because in this new era, we use phone, we use internet, whatever is hidden will always be exposed. But if this man is really a real man of God, and people are just accusing him up and down, I pray that God strengthens him. But if he's not, I'll pray for him. I'll pray for him to change. Because I don't know how come not one person, not two, not three, not four, so many women. And all these things are going on. They don't even want to take a look deep inside to see if this is truly true or this is mere allegation. So, but the man is still trying. He's still one of the best preachers. And you know, if somebody is bad, there must be a good side of him. And sometimes I don't blame all these pastors. Women throw themselves at him. Women, they throw themselves at reverend fathers that are not supposed to marry. Not to talk of a young, vibrant pastor, a young guy man like this Apostle Suleiman. And I hear he gives them money. You know, he has money to spend. He's a young guy. And I know that women will be trooping all over him. They don't care that he's a pastor. They just want to get the anointing, get the money, and be connected. You can always say no. I don't think as old as you are, someone can force you to do something with them. Except if children are involved. Children might not know their right from their wrong. But all these adult women, adult girls, young girls in their 20s, 30s, 40s, coming out to open up about him. You ask for it. You ask for it. You are looking for money. You are looking for... So you know that he's a man of God. And you know he preaches at the altar. Yet, he called you or you called him. You went. And you do the deed and collected money. Then why come out now to expose him? Why couldn't you reject him when he was coming? Why couldn't you say no and tell him, get behind me, Satan? You are a man of God. You're not supposed to do this. I think if about 10 women are able to tell him off, is wrong. Upon that, he's a married man. So why after everything you now come out to expose him, to say he did this? Are you really sure he's the one? If he's the one, why can't you say no? Even if you're living in his house, working for him. I don't think he will force himself for you. I have not heard any of them saying they were forced. You willingly gave yourself to him? Or even if he wants to force you, you would have said no and quit working for him. Nobody's holding you hostage. Because whatever he does, if he ever does it, he'll be thinking of his reputation. He'll be thinking of his family, his wife. Unlike single men or ordinary men that are not pastors, who can do anything and not even give a damn. They won't care if their wife goes or not. But this one, he's thinking of his family, his reputation, what the world will say if he's exposed. But you agreed to it, and you went to do it with him. Don't come and be telling us. Unless you are underage, we'll say maybe because you are too young. Even a 15-year-old girl, 13-year-old girl is old enough to say no to a pastor. Don't go around running around him because you are tempting him. Okay? He's a married man. Don't put him in temptation. He has blood in his groin. He's not the only pastor doing all these sort of things. Some of them are doing more than him, yet nobody talks about them. I know that this is a young, fine man. So I know that women will be drilling all over him. If not for anything, for his guy man style. The apostle is a real guy man. If you hear him talking, he doesn't care to watch his words. If you want broken, he will give it to you. If you want correct English, he will give it to you. He's a pure guy man pastor. And also, he has money and he gives out money. You know, he easily gives out money. I've heard some saying that he gave the 500k, 1 million k. Some pastors are still stingy. They won't even give you. And I hear he has private jets. So, 80% of Nigerian women will be falling all over him. Even as these people are speaking, exposing him, more women are still getting closer, looking for his contact, trying to take him out of his family to get married to them. Women, learn to say no. Some of them will come out and say they didn't know when they did it that they were jigs. Jigs, okay? What kind of jigs? If you are prayerful, if you are close to him, believing that you are a prayer warrior, no kind of jigs will hold you. And if he comes close to you and say, I want this, you can even. And if he comes close to you and say, I want this, you can easily say no, and you move out. But you guys come here confusing us, the masses, telling us this and that. And when they tell us this is after years, how are we going to be sure? Did you record him? Do you have any recording of him doing the deed? So before we bring down anybody, we have to be very sure. Me, I'm not saying that he's righteous. Me, I'm not saying that he did it or he didn't do it. I don't know. I won't say what I'm not sure of. But what I'm trying to say is, whatever has happened, people should learn from it. If you hear that this pastor is this or that, whenever you get close to any pastor, make sure you dress well. Make sure you stay your far distance. Stop putting them in temptation. Stop calling them. Stop falling all over them. You are the one causing all this problem. At the end of the day, just because he's a pastor, they'll be blaming him, saying he's a pastor. He's not supposed to do that. He's not supposed to do this. Do you guys think that he's a fool? Even if he had wanted to do something, he would have kept a private girlfriend for years. Nobody will ever know. Or he would go and be picking all these girls standing on the road. He will pay them off and they'll go their way. You will not hear it from anybody. So for him to be picking random girls, I don't believe it because he know that they will expose him one day. So every day, Pastor Suleiman. Me, I don't know, and I don't even want to start digging around. If really he's doing it, it's only God that can expose hidden things with evidence. But you women, stay clear from the pastors. Stop tempting them. That is all I have to say. With this, I'm saying thank you for watching and subscribe to my channel, like, comment, share, and all that good stuff. I hope I didn't go far or disappoint some people. Bye-bye.